we go.
I feel like Bohemond is willing to commit mass genocide if the race feels tasty enough.
And that's the first bit of dialogue heard on the recording.
Out of
So,
context.
a quick recap. Previously, in the adventure of the Prayers of Hope, they and the Tangled Core continued their journey across the plains of Zorhas, around the Emerald Loop. Reaching, at long last, the Emerald Pass Caravan Stop, a location of rest, recuperation, and relaxation to some extent for the party. There, Tampy immediately got into a bit of trouble with a goblin family and was nearly horrifically injured because she made a kid cry. However, the party still managed to get nice and well rested, eating some delicious, delectable corundol before Io sneaks Tampy away from the group whilst Dermot keeps Bohemond distracted. And with that, I will change the music because we got a different thing happening.
Okay.
Okay. Oh, okay. Hold on. This one's pretty good. Nah, this one. This is the one. All right. Io leads Tampy a decent way into the forest, and then turns around. You know, I've been wondering, Tampy. Trying to get real chummy with the tiefling boy.
Tampy hand gestures. He's kind of cute.
I guess. I don't understand. Do I have to be plain blunt about it?
Wait, what?
Tampy. You're the bee's knees. You're tons of fun. You cause incredible, ridiculous things to happen around us. I like you. I fancy you. Balls in your court.
Tampy just kind of like blushes. And then she then replies in hand gestures, "So you're into me?"
That maybe finally got it. Alright.
I don't know what you said.
Right, oh, you have the right idea. You want to go back to the party, or you want to go somewhere more private?
And Tampy's like, "Up to you."
Fade to black. Because she takes you further into the forest, and then, yeah. How far does that go?
Oh, so they actually do it.
I mean, yeah.
Alright. You know what? All the way.
Alright, that happens. Bohemond, what are you doing?
I'm going to be looking for Tampy. Also, I might not talk too much as I am in the middle of shaving.
Also, could I during that, Tampy, what's the thing called? It's the thing where I'm able to like communicate telepathically, telepathic speech.
All right. Yeah.
Use that on that. Use that on Io.
All right. So, Bohemond, you're going to be
more pleasant.
Bohemond, you will make a perception check contested by Io's survival check. as she has tried to find a fairly secluded, less well-traveled, less
I'll have to
easy
make
to
a
find
survival check.
area of the forest. No, you can make an investigation or a survival. I'll give you a choice of the two.
Alright, I'll roll them in just a moment.
I don't think Beaumont wants to see this happen, though. I'm not gonna lie.
Well, we'll see.
Oh, wait, you got an 8.
An 8?
Oh wait, no, or wait, no, is that, or no, that's from you, Connor?
Yeah.
Oh, okay, never mind.
Sorry, it's just taking a while for it to load.
Yeah. Still loading.
Beaumont's got a.
I got a
7.
7. I
7.
should just rolled on the D&D not on the D&D Beyond.
Well, you don't find them, and you don't see head nor tail of Tampy or Io until the next morning. Io and Tampy return to the camp.
Crack is like snoring loud.
They're not really sneaking about or anything, but Io returns and everybody's waking up from their tents. And Io gives sort of a coy smile to Tampy before going to the rest of the Tangled Core and beginning to go over their plans for the rest of the journey, checking that they have all of their supplies together, checking that everybody's prepared for the next big segment. What are the jewels? What are the prayers of hope getting up to?
Jack is doing his usual thing of drinking.
I'm still lost
as
in the
you do.
woods.
Oh, is he lost?
Tampy, you
Oh,
return to
okay.
find that Beaumont isn't there.
Okay, I guess I'll go up to I'll go, Tampy goes up to Jack and then just asks, where's Boamon?
Oh, Beaumont? Oh, he left. He interrogated Dermot looking for you last night.
Tampy's
Jack's
Tampy's like, oh shoot.
Oh, God, he's out there, isn't he? Alright, let's go find him.
Cut to Beaumont, stomach growling, bags under their eyes. Beaumont,
Where?
you
Oh
gain
my
a
God.
point of exhaustion searching for Tampy the entire night and just managing to get lost in the woods. The rest of the prayers of hope, those who are here, go ahead and roll a survival or an investigation check to find Beaumont in the woods.
Can I roll a d20 to see how
Oh,
lost I get?
fuck's sake.
Sure, roll to see how lost you become.
Okay, I will in just a second. I'm
Well-
finishing the shave. I'm almost done.
Oh my goodness.
Fuck.
That's kind of brutal. That's rough.
Wait, investigation or survival?
Yes, either or.
I'll probably do investigation, because that's...
Beaumont's really quite
No,
lost.
no. I should not, you know.
Mine's a 7, why?
How is mine better? How is mine
Oh
better?
no.
No, I should not be better by rolls. I should be Giga Channel.
Beaumont, you should also roll one to see if you can find anybody.
Okay, my question is, because you have
I
a
am
plus
in a
3,
bit.
I have
Hold
a
on,
plus
I'm almost
0.
done.
Christian, this is a
Oof.
dice, right? It doesn't. It gamble our life. It gambles our fate.
I'm just saying that it's kind of questionable that the pirate has better sense of direction in the forest.
Everybody
Yeah,
just has
but
a
it's not my
poor,
fault that the dice you don't
poor
get the
sense
finger
of
at my ass.
direction in here. Momon, go ahead and roll something. Let's see if you manage to find anybody else. Or if you waste an entire day just having Beaumont lost in the fucking woods.
Oh, why are there hot tree women? Hold up, what do I need to roll as well?
Something was
What
posted.
was the other thing I needed to roll?
I should really edit this Giga Shed to Flynn.
I'll roll investigation,
So,
that's the right stat, right?
Here's what happens. As you're walking around and you say that, and you're looking around and you're starting to misinterpret what you see, you realize that eventually you're staring at one of the dryads, one of the Acorn sisters, who holds up their
Wait,
hand
At
and
the
points.
camp?
No, they
Oh,
are
just a random
spirits of the
dryad.
forest. No, they're one of these two.
Oh,
They're
okay.
spirits of the forest, and they just appear in front of Bohemond, hold up their hand, and point towards the path.
Oh,
that
thanks.
way.
Oh, thanks. Oh, thank you.
If you're not experienced with the forest, you shouldn't wander. It's easy to become lost.
Fair enough. How long has it been?
They look at the sunlight filtering through the trees. All night, at least.
Already been. This Bomaho is just embarrassed with himself that he got that lost. Heading back here.
Honestly.
Like, you ever seen the video of Spider-Man walking set as the city's destroyed? Just insert that it's in the forest.
The polygon
Yeah.
Spider-Man walk.
Empire folk. And they walk over and they seem to vanish into the trees. And with their aid, you are able to find the path, and with that find the central camp. After a short while, the rest of the Prayers of Hope find you, and you haven't lost too much of your day. And you see that the Tangled Core, earlier as you were there, they pretty much took a note. I seem to have stuck it into a tree. Leaving for Bazoksan. Catch up with us if you can. We ain't wasting the time. Yeah, they're shipping
Bruh.
out. Also,
Alright.
so,
I have a point of exhaustion as well, so I'm just a dying corpse.
yeah, you're all gathered together. You haven't slept, and you haven't eaten, and you feel like shit.
Please tell me coffee exists in this universe.
No, the Greater Restoration exists, and that's just as good. It's even better, actually.
Okay, no grainy Turkish coffee, that's a shame. Let's continue forward.
Yeah, you're sure, Beaumont? You look really exhausted. Crack
I'm
his
not
word.
exhausted. I'm not exhausted. You are. You are.
Additionally, just for the fun of it, Tampy, what skill would you like to roll? For the previous night, what skill would you like to roll?
For the fun times,
Yep.
performance.
Sure. Roll that.
Could have been
24.
better.
Jesus Christ. Divine fingers.
Gonna be honest, I was a little disappointing. A little disappointing. She didn't roll very good.
Oh.
She's fucking
Wait.
dead.
Wait, I did not roll very good?
No, not that good. Like, I think they got in total an 8.
Oh shoot! You know what? You know what Tampa should have said.
What?
Tampa should have said like, "Oh, is this your first time?"
What do you need?
Bit of tiefling. Aye? Not many people like you around. Plenty of goblins, though.
Wait, what?
What?
Wait, what did you say?
A lot of goblins.
Oh.
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 Orcs get put
Yeah,
off
that's-
by my skin. What are you acting like? Have you not
I'm
done,
sorry.
Mr. Goblin? Spent a lot of time around them. Nice folk, they're small and yellowish. But the ones around you go, they just so
Yellowish.
happen to be quite nice. But, you know, orcs found my skin a little bit off-putting because they thought I'd look like I was diseased. Hobgoblins, they're, yeah, what a lot of options. Goblins never lasted though.
Hey, real
What
quick,
the
Mitch,
fuck?
hey,
What?
Tampy, full dead stop, does not respond. You fell asleep a few minutes after that.
hey, how do I add the exhaustion?
Conditions,
Um,
and then there should be a thing for exhaustion.
Yes. Let me just double check on
Oh.
your character sheet.
Okay, I found it.
Yep, there you go.
First level, right?
Yes. You gained a point of
I-
exhaustion.
Wait, 8?
I guess
A,
during that.
not 8. A point of exhaustion. One night in the woods, you die instantly. So, with that, I'm gonna need somebody to roll a d8 as you resume
Can
your
I?
travels.
Wait, all of us?
Somebody.
Okay.
I rolling D8, boys.
I
Woo!
did, I got a 4.
A 7.
A 4 and a 7. All right. So, here we go. So, I'm just looking at what happened. I got it in my head. Also, Beaumont, you didn't say anything. You just rejoined and went.
Me? Who?
You.
Well, I guess
Oh.
once as Tampy reunites with Beaumont, I just give Beaumont a giant hug.
Oh, thank you. Thank you, Tappy. I do need to ask you something.
You're grounded.
Tampy asked Beaumont, so what were you doing?
Looking for you, I think. Were you there? I'm actually gonna roll myself in intelligence to see if Bomahod even remembers. As he's just trying to become more and more like hazy as just his thinking, so I'm gonna roll an intelligence.
Sounds good.
At disadvantages, you know.
Yeah.
Thanks.
Yeah, you've forgotten. You forgot the original reason that you went into the forest after hours of. Oh, I'm fucking lost, dude.
Oh god, that is so fucking low.
I
Holy
I
shit.
knew it was something related to you, I think. I'm not fully sure at the moment.
Tampy replies, so you were looking for me?
I think, maybe.
She then apologized, oh I'm sorry for leaving you.
Look, honestly, I should have just stayed at the camp and eat beans or something. As he just kind of starts to groggle off, like, with his words. Something about sleep, beans, and trees with breasts.
What in the hell? Crack.
Dude, take an
crack.
acid trip or something.
Crack put like.
Oh.
Yeah,
Put
you-
his.
You rolled really low. You stepped on some mushrooms you shouldn't have stepped on.
I
So-
think
It was
I think
just
he
a
ate the
bad time.
I think he
the
ate.
mushrooms. I don't think.
I-
You
I
got
think he
hungry
high on-
and you did something dumb.
I think he ate high on the mushrooms.
Somehow, mushrooms from a different universe somehow managed to go there.
I mean, it could be.
Oh lord.
So how long till we get to Bazzox's, to the barb fields?
You're now in the barbed fields.
Oh shit! What the fuck?
Well-
I look out the caravan. What do I see?
The barbed fields, as you're walking along, you have a donkey pulling along your stuff, but you are walking. The barbed fields are named such because the landscape is dotted with countless jutting, almost pillars of obsidian and other dark stones. They're sharp. They pierce the ground at seemingly random angles. Many of them rise even as high as 30 feet into the sky. Most of the ones near the path you're walking upon have been cut down and destroyed in order to increase visibility of the surrounding landscapes, so patrolling Aurora Watch members can more easily see their surroundings. But further from the path, you see these enormous spires that are the namesake of the barbed fields. The path on either side has some vegetation that has clearly been planted over the generations and cared for to some extent in order to keep it alive so that livestock and merchants can travel this path without concern of their animals starving. But beyond, you can see that aside that small area, vegetation is far more rare here than in the plains of Zorhas. And as you travel along the path, you hear in the distance what sounds like the noise of a cricket. Something along those lines, like the chirping of a cricket, just that noise off in the distance. Crack, native of Zorhas, you know that is the sound of the Cricks, the Aurora Watch members, and you know that noise means they are currently in the midst of a battle further up the road. A battle which they are concerned about, hence that they have opened their armor's ports and created this noise as a form of call for aid. What do the prayers of hope do?
Jack, drink
is
more
that a
alcohol.
good thing?
What's that?
Drink.
Is that a good or a bad thing?
Crack would say, I think they are in battle. And I think they
Okay.
need help.
Hold on, guys.
Let's go.
Let me finish my drink first.
And Tomahawk just
What is
kinda...
exhausted? What is going drunk?
He is not drunk. He is just sipping his fine liqueur.
Okay.
He's just wetting his palate.
Over pirate.
The most sober.
So does the party go to help or not?
Yes,
Yeah.
we will help.
Yeah, because we're the blessed. Where the heck are?
The prayers of hope.
Blessed. Who the fuck are you thinking of, man?
I fucking love the Hopeless ones so much more.
You charge along the path and you
I guess Jack will just be running full sprint just to see what's going on.
My God.
as you crest the hill, Jack, very much in front of the rest of the party, go ahead and place your token. You see Aurora Watch members are engaged in a battle against a tremendous beast. Demonic in nature, you surmise. Immediately, an offensive stench pierces your nostrils. Whatever it is, it smells like shit. And its massive claws and its ferocious bite. You see the battle has just begun. As you crest the hill, one of the Aurora Watch members, the guardians and soldiers of the Kryn dynasty, yells out, 10 gold if you help! It's a fucking Hezra! As they ready up their crossbow again and take a shot, only for it to glance off of the thing's hide as it turns and roars. So,
Is that a monkey?
it looks closer to a frog, the rest of you cresting the hill. So, go ahead and line up your tokens at the bottom here.
Monkey.
Jack, you can start here. Go ahead, Tampy, put yours there.
Alright.
And
Oh yeah, I have disadvantage for this, so give me that 7.
24.
roll initiative. 24! Okay.
I have a 7, yay.
Oh, there we go. Put my
Okay.
stuff on the grid. Let's go.
Big 7. Big 7.
Alright,
Lovely.
initiative. Mine is what the fuck? Okay, let's go.
Okay. Alright, that's a big roll.
Oh wait, I have a trait. It's called aggressive. Or bonus action. Oh, I can move. Oh shit! All right.
Yes, that is a thing you can do as an orc.
Oh.
You're an orc, right? Not a half orc?
Nope, I'm full on orc.
All right. Oh, they got a 13. Alrighty then.
Oh my god! Why will be?
So, big surprise. Jack is first in the initiative. As you pull out and flick in your hands your magical dagger. What do you do?
Oh,
Jack.
Yeah, hold on.
Yep.
Okay, so I'm gonna have to dash. There.
Do you have a long range weapon on you?
Yeah, whatever. We're just gonna risk it for the biscuit here. Right there. Hope I don't immediately die.
It turns to this new threat with a.
And stab it with the good old trusty dagger.
Your dagger swings up and around. Roll to hit.
21.
A 21 definitely hits. You pierce its hide and drive your sword into its calf. Roll damage. You do get sneak attack on this as well.
9 on regular damage. 15 damage.
15 total damage with a deep gash. The beast stumbles forward slightly.
Gonna back off here, so I have 5 to get there, so. And then 30.
You can tell that it felt your blade pierced its flesh really easily. It looks pretty hell-bent on attacking you. Tampy,
Oh no!
your turn.
Alright.
Alright, Michael, disable that shit. Disable.
Time to commit a Morgana maneuver. Actually, nah. Hold on.
What we're gonna do here is called a pro gamer move.
Remember, just think
Exactly.
about your spells, Michael.
Alright. So, first
We're just a.
we are going to be casting Mind Sliver. 15 intelligence saving throw.
All right. Oh wait, no, they have a minus. Okay, they got an 11. So, as a psychic, barely visible sliver appears with their head and pierces into their cranium, they hold their head. Roll. What happens to them?
That's going to be a 3. And then he's going to take, so it's going to subtract a 1d4 for the next saving throw. That's a 1, unfortunately. I'm not done yet. No. Going to cast, going to do, what's it called? I forget the name of it. Quicken spell. So I'm going to cast another one. And it's going to be blindness.
All right. So, what type of
15
saving?
Constitution.
All right, minus a D. Well, it got a dirty 20, so the D4 wouldn't change that. As their eyes begin to cloud over, but the clouds are ejected, and the beast opens its eyes widely. It's just pissed. Is that your turn?
That's my turn.
that, it's the beast's turn as it charges for Jack. The Aurora Watch members pull out their swords and they both take a slash. They both hit, dealing 4 plus 9, 13, 7 total damage to the beast. Their swords aren't piercing that deeply as it charges forwards and just slashes with its claws at Jack, focusing in on one target. A 10 does not hit. An 18, I think it does.
Does hit.
So that is 15 points of slashing damage as its claws slash across your torso before it lunges forwards, tries to bite down on your shoulder. 15 to hit.
Does not hit.
But you manage to barely dodge out of the way as its jaws slam shut together, and it turns over towards you with its tongue lolling out and drool dripping to the ground. What were you saying, Jack?
Guys, help. Not doing good here.
Crack, your turn.
Alright, you see he's gonna pop up his chest and he's gonna do a rage. And he's gonna do bonus action aggressive so he can get to him closer. It's the
Hold
same
on.
movement speed.
You have one bonus action.
Oh, alright, fuck.
You can use your action to use the other bonus action. But at that point, why not just take the dash action?
No. I'll just do aggressive only.
Alright, your
Instead of doing
orcish
rage.
blood flares as your feet move swifter than they have previously.
No.
You're able to reach the beast in front of you with your axe. What do you do?
Alright, Jack, it's Gimba time! Great Weapon Master!
Wait, what do you do?
Great Weapon Master!
Great Weapon Master. As you spin, you pivot as you're moving forwards, telegraphing your attack, but building centrifugal force. Your axe goes careening
Come
towards
on,
their knee.
baby! A 21, so minus 5. 16.
A 16 is enough. Boom! As your blade smashes into the side of their knee. Roll damage.
Come on, big down, high a 1! It's a 6, and then if it hits,
Yeah,
Oh, no,
plus
it doesn't.
the 10 brings it to 16,
16.
halved to 8. You manage to buckle their
Oh.
knee slightly, and the beast just snarls. Drool still falling to the ground. Beaumont, your turn.
Bomon?
Beaumont.
He's exhausted, he's exhausted!
Yeah. I'm walking here, as you can see. And then I point at the stupid froggy. Stupid froggy should feel bad about himself. And I'm, gonna cast Hellish Rebuke. He's gonna need to make me a dex save.
You can only cast Hellish Rebuke when you are hurt.
He forgot
Looks
how to
for
use
the
spells.
list. Sacred Flame, same spell, less damage.
What saving throw is this?
Dex.
16.
He makes it. He's gonna take half damage from this.
This
so
is a
that's
cantrip,
that's,
isn't it?
What the fuck? No!
I think he took damage. Says Omaha as the fire just triples somewhere else on the grass, I assume. And then
Grass.
turn.
You burn some of the scarce grass that is available within the barbed fields, which, isn't great. But at this point, the Aurora Watch members finally kick into gear. They assume a formation, getting into an X-shaped pattern in order to give all of them advantage. And they're all just pulling out their long swords, and they're swinging and swinging and swinging. Just to quicken this up, Hezrau takes a total of 15 damage. And these two in the back take aim and fire with their crossbows. We'll say that's another 5. As a lot of little cuts, but the beast is still standing and glaring down at Jack. Jack, what do you do?
Okay, I'm gonna go here, to get advantage get advantage.
You flank around the beast. You now have
Dagger.
flanking.
Dagger.
Wait a minute. You started within 10 feet. I need a con save.
Are you kidding me? A nat 1. Are you
The
kidding me?
intense stench nauseates you. You are poisoned until the start of your next turn, giving you disadvantage. But
Oh,
still,
fuck.
you can run around and attack normally and still get sneak attack if you hit. With a 27, you drive your blade up into its glutes. Roll damage.
Okay, so that is a 7. So 16 total damage.
16 damage. Another big slash taken out of it. Another spurt of blood as it howls in pain. Is that your turn?
I'm going to use cunning action to dash. That's normal.
As you try to dash away, I think they get an opportunity attack.
No, they don't, because I attacked it. Unless it states otherwise.
Wait, you have... Oh, did you take,
No, because,
Oh, swashbucklers get that. Oh, shoot. Okay.
He literally did the fuck you DM maneuver.
And he does a dance around and he's off. Alright,
The
Tampy,
Jack Sparrow
it's your
run.
turn.
Alright, okay. What am I gonna do? Okay, I will. Alright, so I'm going to use. I'm going to cast 2 spells again. This time, I'm going to cast Create Bonfire right here. Actually, no, right here. Right, top corner, right where the enemy is at. And you will have to take a 15 dexterity saving throw.
Wait, how big
Alright,
is the guy?
what's
How
the-
tall is the dude?
They're about 10 feet tall.
Okay.
A dexterity save. Oh? They only got a 11.
Alright, so he takes damage. Oh, that's a 6 damage.
Ooh.
Where I'm at, do I get advantage?
6
what?
damage. You... Advantage on which?
On the enemy.
Did
Or
somebody
for using,
say,
for like, if I
John?
shoot something.
No, I don't think you would.
So if I moved here, would that count?
You do not get flanking with ranged attacks.
Oh, I don't? Oh,
No.
shit. Alright, well, I guess either way, I will cast... I guess I'll cast Scorching Ray.
Alright, you maneuver around, you quicken your spells again, your hands move supernaturally fast as you summon motes of flame that burst out. Before you do that, you notice that this infernal being seems not to care about fire as much as your average enemy. They appear to be resistant.
They're demons.
Oh.
Remember, I think.
Did
yeah, I
you
think
want
said
to
about this-
cast a different spell?
Yeah, totally, yes. I guess I'll cast Blindness.
Oh, instead, you reattempt to blind the beast.
Yeah, 15 Constitution.
They got a 22.
What the fuck? Who is this motherfucker?
They're beefy. So you once again attempt to blind them, and they see the fire beneath their feet and begin to vibrate with rage. They're looking around. You think they might be trying to think up a strategy as their legs curl beneath them. And they will jump. The frog demon can jump a long way.
Michael, if it...
Oh no!
As they leap and land next to Tampy.
Wait,
Uh,
can I get an opportunity
son of
attack
a
on him? Legit
bitch!
get... I cannot hit him.
Sorry, what do you do? What? Oh yeah, opportunity attacks all around. Go ahead and take a sling crack. All
Mine will be normal. Mine will be normal. Fuck me, dude.
everybody's will be normal.
Miss. Mine's miss. It's a miss. 8.
They get slashed a couple times. We'll say that's 5 damage.
In total?
Yes, 5 damage in total to the frog monster.
He's weak to pierce. He's weak to piercing.
No, he's magical.
Alright, we have the magic dagger.
So it does fire damage. It does damage him, right?
Yes, it's a resistance. It halves it.
So
But yeah,
with their bonus action, they jumped, landed next to Tampy, pivoting around to put a bit more distance between themselves and the enemies. They're just kind of trying to, you know, take out a
I'm gonna-
threat while maintaining distance before they just launch into a flurry of blows. Hit.
flurry of blows.
Hit. So, Tampy, on their first claw strike, you take 13 points of slashing damage.
He's a monk. He's a monk.
Fuck.
No, not literally flurry of blows, just a bunch of attacks. And
Yeah, he
with the
pulls out the
second,
belt. Oh shit.
with the second, you take 12 points of slashing.
Alright, let's do math.
I mean, come on, Michael. You're level 4. You must have more here, right? Right?
So, 13 plus 12, right?
25.
That's the 25.
25. Down.
They use their bonus action to leap so they don't have their bite attack, but you see as Tampy just gets flung to the side and the beast smiles wickedly and growls deeply. Crack, your turn.
Was she
Oh,
one
this
shot?
guy.
What?
That's a one
It's
shot.
one rounded down. Tampy's not dead yet, but Tampy's hurt.
A coward facing the weak. He's gonna go rage.
Oh,
And he's gonna fucking. Ah!
can you get that far?
Yeah, it's 30 feet.
Alright, so you're able to still run up within range. Now raging. Your veins
And
coughing
I'll
out.
do reckless attack as well.
Recklessly attacking as you get within range. Are you great weapon mastering?
Yep.
So as
Oh
you
my god, nope, that's a
you
miss.
plant
A
your
huge
feet,
miss.
jump forwards, doing a front flip to gather energy, slamming your axe into the ground ineffectively. As
Fuck,
the
a
beast
4 and
just
a 1,
backsteps a
holy
little. That is
shit.
pretty poor luck.
Ugh.
That's your turn, Crack?
Yeah, that'll be my turn. We're gonna take as much as possible.
Alright, Beaumont, your turn. Remember, Crack, your rage ends prematurely if you do not deal or receive damage this turn.
Gotcha.
Well, I guess I have to pull up the big guns now. Before I
Yes.
use this feature, do you want me to roll anything?
Roll anything. Let me just double check the thing. So, just double checking the thingamabob. I don't think you'd roll anything.
Alright, I was
Beaumont,
just
you
wondering
see
for
before you, on the ground, a light, almost a direction, a path, that runs to Tampy to the other side, to this beast. And you hear a voice in the back of your mind. Take the path before you. You were born with the power to save them. Use it.
and I'm gonna start heading over. And once I get within 10 feet of this, I'm gonna activate my necrotic shroud.
Alright, what does the necrotic shroud look like again? Isn't it skeletal wings?
Yes.
So you all see as
The necrotic
Boemon's
energy just pours off.
cape flies back and necrotic energy bursts out into the skeletal wings of... I'd say a bat's more evocative. The skeletal
Yes.
wings of a bat as their eyes outpour dark energy. And I will roll for the thingamabob.
You will have to make a charisma save.
What DC?
The DC is 14 at the moment.
They got a 13. So you
They
see
failed.
them as they see Beaumont do that, just they hold up their hands and they're clearly like they are not into this. They're like, what the fuck is happening? As they failed the saving throw. Beaumont, what else do you do on your turn?
And I get closer and I pull out my longsword, two-handing it, and I'm going to fucking whack him. I don't care if I have exhaustion. I'm going to murder him.
Transforming is an action.
Oh. Oh, well, I guess I meant... Wait, hold up. I might be able to do something. Let me check real quick. Wait. Is transforming a thing?
Yes, it is.
Oh, well. Guess that's the end of my turn as the Sphinx has shit its pants and everyone's confused.
Could you use bonus action to like stabilize?
Could I?
I don't think so, but with your bonus action, I'll say that you could, say, grab Tampy and move them behind you.
Just let you know I
Yes.
can't hear.
Yeah, that's what I'll do.
Sure. You grab Tampy and swing them around, holding up your shield, and now the beast can't get to Tampy. These guys, they all see what's happening. It's just, switch to ranged combat, pull out your crossbows! And a hail of arrows falls upon the beast as it's being just pelted with arrows. Jack, your turn.
Bonus action is walk to my crossbow. Go down here, get another shot, and then fire my crossbow.
Headphones are fucking shit.
You run up, roll to hit. I think you do get sneak attack on this.
And
Okay, now I can hear. My headphones are really shitty today.
With a 10. Wait, hold on. Jack, how do you have the... Oh, wait, no, that's a sword. I'm dumb. Okay, Jack, you fire and it glances off of the beast's hide, just as it had for other members of the Aurora Watch. Tampy, I need a death save. Straight D20.
Alright. D20. Roll. It is a 15, so...
That's a life. That's a life. And the beast, sort of howling in terror, it doesn't really know what to do, but it's just gonna strike at the thing it's scared of. Its instincts taking over as it just ape-brained.
Wouldn't it have disadvantage?
It does. It has disadvantage on anything because it can see you. 15 to hit.
Does not. As I just imagine as it goes to strike with its claw, just slap it out the way of my blade with a parry.
You parry the first blow, and then with your skeletal wings, they swing out and bat aside the second claw. And the beast just turns and tries to snap at Crack. 21 to hit.
Oh, that's a hit, my man.
That is 15 piercing damage, but due to your rage, it's halved as its teeth can't really get through your jacked muscles.
Heck yeah. Wait, what's half of 15?
7.
13?
Crack, it is your turn.
Oh, baby! Right. I'm gonna great weapon master again. I'm not doing Relentless.
You're not doing reckless?
Nope. You know what? Fuck it, reckless. Fucking gamba this shit.
So, as you recklessly do the thing where you wind up until you're basically horizontal with the ground,
Oh,
placing
27,
your-
baby, a nat 20.
placing your axe into the ground, and then with a roar, you push off, flipping forwards, and bring your axe, boom, into its shoulder. Plus 10 for a total of 34 damage as you hear its collarbone
Plus-
distinctly snap, and its
A plus two for rage as well.
and
24,
blood
36.
36 gush out and shower over you. Since that gets halved, it becomes 18, but it is still a massive hit, and the ground beneath the beast has cracked from the impact. Is that your turn, Crack?
Yeah, and then Crack looks up and he's like, "This is what I've been waiting for. It's Crack time."
Bohemond, your turn. Your visage is active.
I'm gonna strike at him with my longsword with both of my hands and slash down towards him.
You stow
Have to
your
ask.
shield, draw your sword, draw back. Yes, go ahead.
Would this be at disadvantage? Is it only said ability checks?
No, it's not a disadvantage.
Thank you.
Your sister behind you, severely injured, but the threat in front of you. They got to, at the end of their turn, remake the save, right? They failed. So, go ahead and slash.
19 does that hit.
With a big swing, you cut it across its midsection, across its abdominals. That hits.
I'd also like to divine smite that alongside the 11 damage I deal here.
And magical energy surges through your blade, and you see it sort of bend back as though you just punched it in the gut as radiant energy enters, dealing additional damage.
Another 11 radiant, and if I believe with my necrotic shroud, that adds even more damage onto there if
It's
necrotic.
4, isn't it?
Yes. So that'd be an additional 4 on top of that, so that would be 26 total damage.
The slashing would get halved, but the rest of it goes through as normal for a total of 20 damage, as it's now bleeding quite profusely, especially from where its broken collarbone is crippling it. And all of the veterans take out their crossbows. Fire! And a bunch of arrows pierce into it. It is looking pretty bad. Jack, your turn.
I'm gonna use steady aim.
Alright, steady aim as you take a knee and really get a good shot. Line up right at its head. Roll.
17.
How do you want to do this?
Jack pretty much says, "Rotten hell, you son of a bitch," and fires one bolt straight through the eye.
It goes straight through the eye, and as it does so, like a chain reaction, you see the point where Crack slammed their axe down just break and peel off as its midsection bursts open and its guts begin to pour out, a blackish blood pouring over everyone as it rocks back and forth and falls with a crash to the ground. Defeated. Dead. The beast is slain.
Crack will like raise his great axe in the air.
I immediately just hover over towards Tampy and I'm going to use lay on hands.
Alright, but first, Tampy, give me a death save.
Lord. Let's go.
Wait, Connor, can I carve this
It's
monster?
a fucking 2.
Alright, so you have
Thank God
one
it wasn't
death.
on that one.
That would have been 2 deaths, and Tampy would have still been alive.
I
So,
know, but still.
How much HP do you give Tampy?
All that I have left, which is 5.
Is it only 5? You had a long rest. You should have 20, right?
Oh yeah, then I'm giving her all 20, my bad.
Tampy, your substantial slashing injury across your torso is healed, and you regain consciousness.
Oh, God, yay. Lord. So 20 HP?
Yeah, you're at 20.
Apply. I'm back. Let's go.
The patrol of the Aurora Watch approaches the lot of you. 6 of them. Their armor, you see them sort of turn knobs and pull on straps, and these segments of the armor that were open to create whistle-like chambers that made the cricket noise, for which the Aurora Watch is given the, in the Empire, demeaning nickname of Crick. These close up so that the noise doesn't happen as they move. They walk up to your group and... Thank you. Hezraus can be a real pain in the ass. If you hadn't come along, I would have... It's doubtful we would have gotten through without losing someone. You have our gratitude. Here. And they hand your group 50 gold. Where are you headed?
Oh, what?
Razixstan.
Okay, so that would be 10 gold each, right?
Yes.
Yeah, 10 gold each, yep.
Bazoksan. What brings you to that accursed place?
Talk to one of them. I'm just here to help, I guess. I have no clue what's going on.
Fair enough. And you can see they're sort of keeping their distance from Beaumont for the next little while as your form just continues to maintain. But eventually, it does subside and fade. Your necrotic, the wings retreating into your back, the dark light fading from your eyes, and a bit of confusion in you, as that was a new thing to have happen. The Aurora Watch approaches you. So why are you headed to Bazoksan?
What about it?
This is kind of like
I didn't even hear that. It cut out for me.
So why are you headed to Bazoksan?
That. Hold on, DM. I'm supposed to keep this secret, so I'm like trying to figure out what should I say.
You don't necessarily have to tell them your business, or you could make something up. Bazoksan is known as the place the demons come from, so an extremely believable tale. You'd know. Well, Crack would know more than anybody. An extremely believable tale would be, we're mercenaries in search of work.
Alright. We're mercenaries in search of work.
I see. Tell me. The Aurora Watch member raises their visor and you can see the face of an orcish man. They haven't really put away their crossbow. What are you?
Human.
Oh.
What else would I be?
That's not... Another one raises their visor. This is a rather pale human woman. Humans don't sprout wings.
It's there for a second. Wait, I did.
A drow takes their helmet off. Which god looked upon you at your birth, then? I've been around...
Do I know?
You don't know. You have no clue.
Okay.
Been around 300 years, only ever seen one other of your kind. Birthed under the light of Sayanine the Moonweaver, so who's yours?
looks at his own hands for a moment.
Shit, kid doesn't know. Listen,
Crack will slam his axe in the ground. That's enough! No need to
Alright.
ask further questions of what he has done. All of us helped you.
we're
We
grateful.
appreciate. Please.
Jackson's like, well, Crack, you have to understand that that this is different. They just don't want to make sure that we're not going to put up a fight against them. No need for hostilities or threats.
He's kind of stops because he knows he's in a dangerous place.
Hmm.
He picks up his axe and sheets it.
The drow pulls out a piece of parchment and quickly writes something on it before pulling out a seal. This should get you into Bazaksan. Evaded the Aurora Watch, that much is known for sure. They roll up the parchment and hold it out to whoever will take it.
I will.
Wait, who's taking it?
Alright.
Bon
Bonmore takes the rolled up piece of parchment. The song ended. Hold on. There we go. I recommend you start. Never mind your business. Come on, we have to get to Jigao. We have a lot of days of travel before we're allowed to rest. The dynasty expects great things! And the other 5 members of the Aurora Watch are just grumbling and kind of, yeah. Sure. They bend backwards and their backs crack and they sort of shake out the wear and tear of the previous battle, and they resume their march. Fair travels the rest of the way to Bazaksan. Be wary. Might be worse things than a Hezrao in these spires, though it's doubtful. And off go these 5 members of the Aurora Watch, leaving the rest of the party to continue their journey. Tampy asks Bohemond in sign language, so you're not human?
That seems to be what they think. I'm not sure about that.
Tampy saw Bohemond's wings. What are you then?
That's a good question. But for now, I'm still gonna call myself human. Yeah, I guess so, Zampy.
The rest of the day's journey through these barbed fields go by uneventfully. Not a whole lot happens as you make your way towards Bazaksan, now entering the final leg of this long journey. You've been traveling for darn near 2 weeks. I'll say at this point, Bohemond, at the end of your 10th day, you're able to rest well enough to regain that point of exhaustion. You are no longer excessively exhausted. But as you sleep that evening, a deep slumber Oh, this will literally not come up with the song I'm looking at. Why did I put that? What? Okay, never mind. That's no, because why did I put that song? Hold on, let me find the music I'm looking for. But up. Okay, no, bugger off. Stop. This one works. All right, I have music. And it's just not working. What? Got it. Okay. As you dream, you see yourself floating in nothingness. The jewel of 3 prayers around your neck rises, glows, and a path arises before you. A path that seems to be made out of light and nothing else. Around you, you see a street from the Dwendalian Empire, and you recognize it. You walked this road many times. It was near to your childhood home, where you were with Tampy, before you were forced to leave. The light leads you along this path to your childhood home. What do you do?
I'd like to get closer and closer to the home. Right in front of the door.
As you approach the home, you see Katha, the white moon above you, full and bright. But you also see Ruidus, moving seemingly very rapidly, faster than you've ever seen it move, as it moves and eventually covers Katha, intercepting some of its light. And while white light falls around you, a red light falls upon your childhood home, and you hear a baby's cry from within. And a voice. I'd planned on 2 of you. I'd planned to bestow my gift to both. But instead, to one my gift was given, to the other it was taken away in its entirety. And the path before you becomes twisted and knotted. It's indecipherable. You don't know where it's leading. This path of light moves and shifts and changes in impossible ways, like one of those fucky paintings with the upside down staircases.
Oh god, not those.
It's impossible and broken. And so the path changed. But nonetheless it had to be walked. And it was more difficult to reach you, with less of a tether to your family. Erathis also got in the way. But finally, contact. And the path now, instead of emerging before you and moving towards somewhere, a second one that is more straightforward, approaches you and arrives as though you were the destination, and then proceeds through you into the future. My time grows short. We shall speak more. Bon Lamar. No, Bohemond. Fuck.
Even the gods get my name mixed up.
Bohemond. Your sister was not forsaken. In her own way. She's just a different version of what I wanted her to be. And you awake. The vision over, and you can feel the jewel of 3 prayers on your chest, heavy and warm. It did something. You're not sure what, but it fades rather quickly. It's the morning, and the prayers of hope can resume their journeys.
And I assume I no longer have a point of exhaustion either.
No, you are not exhausted.
Nice.
I'm gonna not
With
get
this,
my
I'm gonna
rage back
quickly
up.
dress. I'm
Sorry.
gonna get dressed, and I would actually like to see if I can try to get breakfast set up for the party.
Sure. You
Alrighty.
roll. What would you roll? Are you proficient with cook's tools?
I wish.
Also, do you want to do your inspiring leader thingamabob?
Yeah, I'm also gonna do that as well. Just like once we're all. Could I use that to make the food better? Just give a prep talk to the omelets. You're filled with protein. You gotta make my teammates get some.
Without Gek.
It's like, as you're cooking, it's like you're just like trying to use the omelet as a metaphor the entire time and trying to be all boss. You're like,
Hold on, what happened?
our group is like this omelet. We have the strong protein of crack, the spicy, random flavor of peppers and mushrooms, and we have the
Cheese
pepper,
extract.
the cheese that sneaks in on your taste buds, and I'm the egg holding everything together.
Yeah, I could totally do that. If you want me to, I can improvise it.
Yeah, go ahead. Go do it.
Alright,
You're inspiring leader. Don't make it IRL 10 minutes, but in game it's 10
Aww. Okay. Like this omelet here that we have. Each part of it is like one of us composing the team. As I just start serving an omelet to each one of the party members. And the first one I look at is Dampy. You're the Sorry, my brain's not working. You're the amazing mushrooms and delicious flavor into it all. You're the mushrooms that add amazing flavor. But I look towards. Fucking goddamn it. Fuck. But I look towards. I'm sorry.
I'm confused.
My brain's just not working now, god damn it.
Ah, yes, it's firing.
What is your charisma exactly?
It's 18! I'm just not mentally doing good right now, fuck.
It's alright. We get the gist. We get the gist. Alright.
Goes on a rant about eggs.
So, each of you have 8 temporary HP for that day.
Hell yeah.
There you go. Give you all some temp HP.
56.
So hopefully you guys don't keel over and die as much. Looking at you,
It's
Jack.
not so looks at Michael.
So, with that, the day's journey begins. I need a D8 roll. This is the 11th day of travel.
I got you.
Alright.
Awesome, I won. I'd love to see it.
What'd you get? Alright. As you walk along, you see an overturned wagon in the ditch on one side of the road. It looks like it was probably pulled by an ox, but the ox is gone. And beneath the wagon, you see the bodies of 3 merchants, 2 drowned, and orc, dead. You want to investigate closer or keep on going?
I loot the bodies.
Immediately, you walk over and you find that around the orc's neck, it's their broken neck. That's how they died. You find a small key that probably unlocks something, or maybe it's a key that does nothing, but it is a key.
Is there anything like in the, like a chest or anything in the caravan or something?
You can search within the wagon if you so desire.
Search within-
Crack would like scout around the area, like he's gonna loop around the wagon see if there's something up ahead.
Alrighty.
Or he try to find any tracks, something that did this.
No. Oh wait, no. Roll an investigation check.
Oh my god, I'm not good with that, man. I'm good with
Or a
that.
perception check.
I'm good with that. Ooh, 21.
You don't really see any tracks. You see the tracks of the ox that trails away. You think that this just might have been they lost control and the wagon fell over and they died. It's just the medieval version of a car crash. And that's all it is.
Okay, good.
Jack.
Yeah, he's still gonna, be on guard.
So, you go and you begin to look into the wagon and looking around. And you see a lockbox lying on the ground.
I
An
use the key to-
iron lockbox.
Use the key to open the lockbox.
You enter. You enter, and you take out the key to go to the lockbox, and then you hear from behind you as something tries to zap you. 3 somethings.
3? How the fuck can I not see that?
What the fuck?
Within the wagon. None of you hear anything until you hear Jack's screeches as you get the mother of all static shocks.
God fucking damn it! As I just heard. Rush.
Oh. So, that
Well done.
is 16 to hit, 18 to hit, and a nat 20.
Okay, both hit. 2 hit.
2 of them hit. Alright. This one and that one. You take a total of 26 lightning damage.
Holy shit. 3 of them? How the fuck?
And you all see that currently Jack is
Oh.
being attacked by what look like 3 floating motes of light that just blasted lightning at Jack and are now standing around him.
Oh my god, I'm having PTSD of fucking.
So all the
hopeless
rest
ones.
of you go ahead and put your tokens over there. But it
We're-
is
we're-
initiative time.
We're that far? We're not that far, right?
I mean, you were looking around. Jack was
Boy.
inside of the. Oh, a net. No, that was a 6. Not yet. Soon that will be a nat 1 roll.
Holy shit, that's dog shit. Why am I getting the low rolls? Jesus, man. Even with my initiative, it's still fucking low.
Guys, why weren't you keeping an eye on me? You know I do this kind of thing.
I looked around, there was nothing.
What were the other 2 doing?
What? He shrugs.
They're staring at the sky?
How the fuck do I get another high initiative?
Alright, so
Are they magic, Jack?
Okay.
the one over here is just for initiative purposes.
Okay.
Probably magic. They're floating. They're kind of scary.
To be fair,
You are a rogue, so I mean, how? It's not very easy to keep an eye on a rogue.
Yeah, you really are.
Okay, I think someone could put 2 and 2 together and see Jack fiddling around with a couple of bodies.
Ah shit, here we go again.
Alright,
Oh my god, why
Beaumont,
am I
we just need your
low?
roll,
Oh
and then we can get
God,
going.
why am I low?
Righty, man.
Barbarian difficulty, man.
The 7. Big.
Another 7.
Tempe, you're first up. You see these 3 things just.
Casting Scorching Ray on to all each.
1 scorching ray to each as you run your hand. Roll.
Alright. Let's go. Knights? Okay.
Okay, 26.
That works.
Okay,
26,
23.
a 23.
Oh!
26, they all hit. Roll 2d6. Alright, the first one takes 2 damage. The second takes 3.
Oh,
The
the
third
resistance.
takes 5. Yeah, they're resistant to fire. They look like they might just be made of fire. Or made of lightning. They're made of magic. Is that your turn, Tampy?
That is my turn.
With that, Jack, your turn. You are surrounded.
Oh boy.
They're just floating around.
Can I use the aim with my dagger?
Yeah, you could stab one of them with your dagger.
Can I steady aim with said dagger? Is that
Yes, if you sacrifice your movement and bonus action, you can.
We're gonna
Wait,
do that first. The one on my
steady, wait,
You
steady aim.
pull
back.
out your blade, you steady aim for advantage, woo, and try to pop them like a bubble out of the air.
19.
A 19 hits just barely. Roll damage.
Holy shit, a 20, almost that's a 19.
That's 10 and sneak attack.
Which one did you attack? Left, up, or right?
Left. Oh boy. See here. 19 total damage.
19 total as you... And the thing doesn't quite pop. It's sort of wavy and hazy and... You definitely damaged it. Is that your turn?
I guess that's all I can do.
So, on their turn, they all just zap the shit out of you.
Oh my god.
Nice help.
15, 12, 18.
One hits.
1 hits for 15 lightning damage.
Holy
down.
shit. Oh my
Oh
god.
my god!
As you see Jack just get struck by lightning and fall to the
Oh,
ground.
Never fuck around with
And you see
lightning, dude.
the 3
Yeah,
motes
look
of
at the
light.
lightning.
They forebodingly begin to move towards Jack and extend sort of a pseudopod. You think they're about to do something on their next
Oh
turn.
my god.
Lucky
Someone
that 2 of them missed, otherwise, Jack, it would have been a bad time. Beaumont, your turn.
I see this one right in front of me.
Yes, this is the one on the right.
Vibe check.
You run
Mind
forward.
trick.
Wait, what? Is that just slashing with your weapon?
Yes.
Alright, roll to hit.
Alrighty then, let me do so. I'm two-handing it, so let me do this. Tell me, does that hit? The 14, does that hit?
No, that does not hit. As they sort of move out of the way, just woo, and you do not hit. Is that your turn?
Hold up, I need to see if I have anything.
Oh wait oh no. Oh,
Aw.
no. This is gonna turn up
Wait,
bad.
why do I have 2 weapon fighting?
You took 2 weapon fighting? Why'd you do that?
No, I never wanted to took 2 weapon fighting. Oh, it's a bonus action because I'm a dumbass. It's because if I had offhand, my bad. I was confused. I'm just dumb. My bad. Next person.
All right, that brings us to Crack. Your turn. There are 3 of them, left, up, and right. The left got hit pretty hard by Jack. The other 2 are just. Woo.
Oh my, we need to save him. I don't want to Wait, if I move them, do they take opportunity attacks?
If you pull them away, that's physically forced to move. They do not get opportunity attacks.
All right, I'll actually drag him behind me.
All right, you grab him. Yoink. I'll say that's a bonus action to grab and pivot around. Do you still have your
Alright.
action?
Yeah, I still have my action. I'm gonna smack this guy normally.
All right, and you turn around with your
Great axe.
great axe.
I can't fucking see.
Woo!
A 13.
Woo! You do not hit. Is that your turn?
Yep, that'll be my turn.
Tampy, your turn. What do you do?
Alright, it's time.
Michael, please help
Do
him.
a combo. Alright. Alright, casting Twin Spell, and I'll be casting Dissonant Whispers on second level.
Okay, on which ones?
The ones right next to Bolmon and Crack.
All right, the two of them need to make what kind of saving throw?
They need to make
A which type?
15 Wisdom.
15 wisdom. One of them succeeds, the other fails.
Alright, which one's which?
The one on the left failed.
Okay. Alright. 13. And I guess they would probably move away.
Well, they would start to. They shake and they go, and they disappear. They seem to have been defeated.
Let's go.
How much damage does the other one take? That would be 6 damage. Is it? Is that your turn?
Wait, I haven't rolled. Oh, wait, oh yeah, the other one does take damage too. No, I haven't rolled a damage yet. That other one. Or is it?
Just use that damage. All right, that's
Okay.
your turn.
Yep.
Jack, death save.
Oh boy. D20. There's a D20. No whammies. No whammies. Damn it, a whammy. I got a 6.
That's one death. Next turn, you might die if you're like me rolling for Raven's character.
I'll try to save him. Let me check my.
On their turn, these things. Woo, woo. One of them crits, the other one gets a 19 to hit. Oh! A total of 28 lightning damage.
Holy
You're just lightning like crazy. And it's like a cartoon. You're just covered in soot.
Fuck me!
Beaumont, you gotta heal me.
Beaumont, your
You
turn.
use your healer right now.
What do you do, Beaumont? Oh yeah, Jack, make 2 Constitution saving throws.
Oh no, cause he's stunned.
First one.
No, he can't die.
20 on the nat 20 on the first one.
All right, you're good to go.
13 on the second one.
Okay, you're fine. Nothing happens. Beaumont, your turn. What do you do? Beaumont! John, did you forget you muted yourself? John!
We need Joseph. We need the gunslinging nerd dragon.
No, the raccoons came back.
Could be.
Raccoon City. It's a zombie abyss.
Raccoon City.
Raccoon City.
Let's go Raccoon City. Epic reference.
Oh, yes. Everybody's favorite city that's populated by an evil corporation.
Hell yeah.
Man, Resident Evil 4 looks fun.
Was like the Stars Rescue Ambulance?
Yeah.
I made the joke once. It's like, uh-oh, they better hope the Nemesis is not there yet.
John! John!
Everyone's gangs until giant Chad tentacle monster comes.
Giant
Where'd you
Chad-
go?
Giant
John!
Chad monster with the rocket launcher,
Oh yeah.
and then decides to use it as a baseball bat.
Tell me how we supposed to get past this dog on this thin ass run. Just run. Shit. This why you don't take advice from shit. This why you don't. Oh shit. Hold on, don't open it. Don't open it. What are you doing that for?
Not gonna lie, I always prefer the Nemesis design over Mr. X.
Yeah. All right. You know what? John vanished into thin air. He walks over.
No!
He walks over, lay on hands. Jack, you have 10 HP. That's his turn. Crack, your turn. What do you do?
I'm gonna fucking smack this guy on the left side.
All right. Just normal attack.
Normal attack. I'm not gonna waste my great.
All right.
24.
24 hits. You bat them with your great axe.
That's 12
Dealing
damage.
6 damage. They are resistant.
Ah,
That's your turn.
that'll be my turn.
Tampy, what do you do?
I'm back.
You're back.
I'm
You
back. I
vanished.
with spaghetti.
On your turn, you use lay on hands on Jack. Tampy, it's your turn.
Alright, casting.
That's perfectly fine. Sorry, I vanished.
Casting the same as last round, so Distant Whispers on the second level.
All right.
And Twin Spell.
One.
Double whiz save.
Okay.
One of them failed, one of them succeeded. The one on the left failed. Roll damage.
Okay. Alright. Oops. It bugged. What the fuck? 17.
17. That kills the one on the left. That. The one on the right.
How
That
are we
is
losing to this
8
thing?
points of damage. Is that your turn?
Yep.
Jack, you are currently prone.
Stab him, please. Oh, you're throwing.
Right, I guess I'll get up. That's 15 hits, I guess that'll be 10, 5. Yeah, we'll just use cunning action to dash to get there. Slash it with my dagger.
All right, you take a slash.
Anyways, I got a 15. Or not 15, 26.
A 15 would not have hit, but a 26 does. As your as your dagger slashes up and pops this bubble as it vanishes, dead, defeated. The 3 beings being destroyed.
I just used all my second level slots.
Don't worry, it's worth it for this lockbox, I swear.
Oh lord.
And as this happens, who would get it? Who did the most? Tampy gets the Tampy did the most damage.
I almost died, Connor. I think I deserve this.
I mean, you can open the box, but Tampy gets something else.
Open the box, I want to see what's in it.
1 second.
We're warm. Yay.
Yeah, we won.
1 second.
They're dead.
Yep, I'm just. There we go. Tampy, I added something to your equipment, a thing that you gained over the course of this battle. You might want to just check that real quick to see what it is you have obtained and what it does. And
Alright, look into my inventory. I refresh the page. A charm of heroism. For 1 hour after drinking, you gain 10 temporary hit points. Lasts 1 hour. That is Pog.
And Jack, you open the lockbox. You finally open it after nearly dying. By the way, those con saves, they're trying to suck the life out of you. If you got below a 10, you would have died immediately.
Awesome.
So good thing you succeeded. almost.
I don't want to say goodbye to Jack. He's
You
too
were
good.
you very nearly fucked around and found out
Yeah,
right
your
there.
card is actually way too good. Like, if
So-
you die, we literally don't have a really good DPS.
You find a packet of gold pieces, 50 gold pieces,
Oh!
and
10 each.
a potion that is clear and looks to have an enormous toenail floating within it.
Okay.
Oh, someone's into something.
Maybe.
Alright,
That-
that's 10 each.
You don't know what this potion does.
I'll convince someone to drink it when soon.
You are not convincing Tappy.
Oh, that's up to the dice this side.
I'll convince you to do it.
To try it out.
Anyways, the toenail's pretty cool. Let's put that in the old back pocket.
Ah,
Are you
hold
gonna
on.
share the gold or are you gonna be a rogue?
So, just 1 second. As you gather your gains from the tossed over wagon and proceed on your journey, towards the end of the day, you see the smoke of a campfire in the distance. The end of the 13th day. Tomorrow, you will finally arrive in Bazoksan. And you find, at this campfire, as you approach, the Tangled Core, each of them looking to have some minor injuries. You think that their journeys, even just slightly ahead of you, haven't been free of danger. Things have happened to them as well. But as you approach, Io waves their hand. Oh, you lot! Took you long enough. Sorry we had to leave you behind there. Figured to have a head start. Thought to do you a favour. Take care of things on the way. Did it work? We ran into
Not
some
exactly.
things.
Not exactly.
A bit roughed. Well, he points at Tempe, points at Jack, then points at himself.
Galceriad's just as he's making some greyish motes of energy. I told you that it would do nothing. Bazoksan is far too dangerous. We probably only made things harder on both of us. And Dermot's just like, don't question Io. One way or another, it was a good experience. We're not always going to be traveling with them. It's good to be able to fight on our own. And Irvin's just like, yeah, I mean, shit, I absolutely loved when that thing stung me in the arm and I thought I was going to lose it. And Maggie had to suck it out of my arm and she took half of my blood, it felt like. And Maggie just, did not suck that hard. And kind of gives him like a playful punch on the arm, but you could tell it actually hurt Irvin. It's like, ha, yeah. Sit around. We got some nice food going. A bunch of sausages from back in Jigao. Dermot packed a whole bunch of it. It's like, yes, I did. Taste of home is good for the body and the soul and the mind. All of that stuff.
I'm back.
Why were you gone? You
There's
reunited.
one reason.
You have
For one reason.
Sure, what's up?
Cameras died.
The cameras?
Yeah, I have cameras around my place.
Oh.
Look, I've been robbed before. I don't want it to happen
Okay.
again.
Alright.
Okay.
That's fair. Yeah.
Plus, I'm in California. That's the
John-
highest kidnapping rates in the country.
John's out here just playing Five Nights at Freddy's, but the animatronics are replaced with raccoons.
No, not raccoons. Crackheads.
Okay. So, you've reunited with the Tangled Core,
And buffos.
who have been cooking a bunch of sausages over their campfire, and you can have
Ooh.
them. They're nutritious, they're quite good, and Maggie's nearly finished her book at this time. And Galceriad and Irvin are sitting next to each other eating sausages, and Io's sort of trying to scooch over to Tampy, and she sort of whispers into Tampy's ear. Sorry, I kind of ran off. I was a bit embarrassed. Her face has a sort of purplish color to it, as the reddish color of her blush combines with the natural bluish tone of her skin. And Tampy says that, Io smiles a bit, and
Well, we should all rest, I guess.
Meanwhile, something they should be worrying
What
about
the
is me
fuck?
sliding over.
Mooches her cheek.
I
Meme of the dude just sliding
Io's
from the
face
music video.
becomes an even deeper shade of purple as Bon Lamore just sort of scoots. You like take some sausages and then you just kind of sit down in between them like, excuse me? And Io immediately, their face returns to blue, and I was like, oh, hello, Bon Lamore. Well, really missed you having you that day. It was a shame you got lost in the woods. It wasn't the same without you.
Yeah. But hey, I learned something new about myself.
What, you like fucking trees?
No. I can summon cool wings.
Is that like inside check? Like, is he crazy?
You see, Galceriad in particular perks up at that. You can summon wings. Care to elaborate? What do they look like?
Well, from what I've been told... sorry, got a little bit of the sausage down in my throat. Okay, so when it comes to my wings, from what I've been told, I don't really remember what happened. They were skeletal before. It was during a fight against this weird frog-like creature that this happened.
A frog-like creature. You don't remember its name? No, I don't.
No,
think
not
it
really.
Was the creature that was the source of it.
But it did took out Tampy.
Do you know anything more about what occurred? Any
It
more
died.
details? About the wings, about what happened to you, obviously.
Well, I really don't remember what happened to myself, only what others said.
Yes, how terribly bothersome. You see that he, sleekly puts away a notebook that he pulled out. No matter, tell me if it happens again. I'd be quite interested in learning more.
Right.
Irvin turns to you. You gotta forgive Galceria, and he gets interested in anything. You should see how many pages he's written about your little jewel there. And a pebble flung magically by Galceria bonks Irvin upside the head. And he's like, yeah, fuck you too. Galceria
Hey, you
smirks
want
to
me to
himself
throw
as he
back?
walks off. Nah.
Oh, okay.
And not worth the trouble. He just deflected with some magic or some other kind of bullshit.
I mean, if you throw it hard enough, I don't think you could.
But the wings and stuff, did you have weird dreams?
Yeah. Wait, I did want to talk to Tampy about that.
Oh, where were you born again?
In the Empire.
Uh-huh. Guess you're not willing to get any more specific.
I have a hunch about a few things. Revealed to me in the dream, of course.
Irvin sort of, gets weirdly close and just, sort of whispers a word in your ear and then quickly goes back and, well, if you remember any, and then just stares at you. He seems to be gauging your reaction.
Okay, I'm gonna look back towards Tampy and,
I
they
DM'd
just
you
rip?
the word that he said.
Oh, okay. Oh. Hey, wait a minute. What does that even mean?
All right. He sees that you don't even know what it means, and then he sort of.
No, I
treats it.
meant out of character.
Well, if you don't know out of character, you don't know in character either. So he just stands up and. All right. I mean, if you have anything else, I'll help you out if you can.
Oh,
Yeah.
I'll talk to you about that in a bit.
No need. Look, it's just like, maybe it matters, maybe it doesn't, and it didn't, so it's no big deal.
Okay. Is Tampy still here?
Yeah, Tampy's still there, next to
Oh,
you.
thank God, he wasn't distracting me.
No.
I don't want to get lost in the woods a second time.
You're not in the woods, you'd be getting lost in the spires, and that would mean
That
you're
might be
fucking dead.
worse.
Yeah. Yeah, you die
c-
if you get lost there.
Quack like eats the food, like kind of occasionally like look around, see any enemies. He's being aware because all the stories he's been told by his tribe.
What are you asking for?
Oh no, he's just eating and then occasionally like looking around
Oh, okay.
in his surrounding because of his the terrifying place of the bar fields.
Hmm. Yeah, it is intensely unnerving just by nature. So, not much happens this evening unless any of you have something you'd like to speak of with your fellow Prayers of Hope or with any member of the Tangled Corps. They don't really have.
Do we got a long rest?
Yes, you do.
Great.
As the next day arrives, a day of travel through the barbed fields. Jutting from the rusty orange mountains of eastern Zorhas that you have been approaching for the past couple of days, them looming taller and taller, jutting from them are tall spires of black stone. In pics for players, I'll post an image of the sort of area you are looking at. This is the Betrayer's Rise, a foul fortress from times long past, once the seat of the Betrayer God's power here in Zorhas and across all of Wildmount. Beneath these spires, a vast gate blocks all entry to the military outpost of Bazaksan, which sits in the shadows of the Betrayer's Rise. Crumbling and desolate structures huddle between iron watchtowers, and soldiers of the Aurora Watch patrol the tops of the walls and the massive gate ahead of you. As you approach, a guard on the wall yells out, "Identify!"
We are the Prayers of Hope.
And we're the Tangled Corps.
Show the paper. Wait, who's the paper? Who's the paper?
Have you
What a
any
punch with the
identification from the dynasty?
Hold on, show him the paper.
Did John leave again? God fucking damn.
No, I've been here.
Oh, there he is.
No, I've been here, ding dong. I've been just quiet.
He slaps
listening.
ass and he's showing the
My
paper.
bad. You were silent for a minute. Okay. Mon Lamore, what do you say? What do you do?
Please re-explain to me everything that happened because I heard slapped ass and I got confused.
Just show him the paper that.
You got
The
to
punch
the outer
again.
walls of Bazaksan, and an Aurora Watch patrol yelled out for you to identify. And when you just said your names, they said any identifying documents from the dynasty.
We have them right here as I just hold them up out of the satchel.
A patrolman pulls out of their pocket a spyglass and takes a look from atop the wall. They're friends of the dynasty. Let them through the gates. And the gates slowly open, and you hear from inside somebody yells out, I'll see to it.
Oh no.
The lot of you just stand by. You two with me. And around the corner steps a drow. A rather tall, rather handsome drow. They look somewhat old. You wouldn't be surprised that they are a little bit older than Galceriad. And they wear this elaborate armor. It looks to be accentuated with bronze or brass to give it almost a golden sheen without losing substantial structural integrity. In their right hand, they hold a halberd at the ready. On their hip rests a long sword, and on their other a hand crossbow. He walks forwards, his helmet with two horns jutting out of the back, similar to Aurora Watch armor, but far more extravagant. I'm Varen Thelis. I lead the military here at Bezoxan. You look like you can fight. Let me see the paper.
There we go.
So, you aided some of our fellow watch members outside of the city, in the barbed fields.
That is correct.
I see. He hands it back to you. What brings you to Bezoxan?
Mercenary work.
I see. And you see one of the two people who came with him sort of holds up their hand. Their eyes glow. The dagger on the half-elf. Necklace on the human. It's easy to assume what your dagger is, but what does your necklace do?
This?
Yes.
As I look toward. Can I roll an insight?
Sure, roll an insight.
I just imagine I did a rogue eyebrow raise for the insight. I don't know why. Just whenever I hear insight, that's the first thing that comes to mind.
You just do a rock eyebrow raise.
Yeah, you know the ah.
Well, I'll roll for them because they might. I don't know. You can't get a read on this person. You get the feeling that they're on edge, though.
This is just something I own.
It's magical. They spin their halberd around and aim it at you. And in case you didn't know, this is Bezoxan. One person bringing in a magical weapon that could make things far worse, and the entire dynasty could fall. So excuse me if I need more of an explanation than you
I
own
assure
it.
you, it's not going to do anything bad. I'm
Not good enough. I need to know.
Alright. Just an amulet of prayers.
What does it do?
Oh, it gives me a little more holy power.
Right. Identify it. And the same one who'd used their magic walks forwards and holds out their hand. You'll get it back if it's not dangerous. Do you hand it over?
Yes, just for the moment.
They pull out a pearl and an owl feather and they do some stuff. Well, what does it do? Hopefully you can be more straightforward. And the Aurora Watchman. It's strong, But I don't. It's not something that would cause a collapse. They could become invisible with it, though. I don't care much whether or not they can become invisible, so long as it's not dangerous. Then there's nothing to worry about. He hands it back to Beaumont. Check the dagger while you're at it. Who knows? The wizard holds out their hand. Your dagger, please.
Of course, my good.
They do the same thing. Just a minor strength enchantment. Standard. They hand back the dagger. Varen's... Yep, you get it back. Varen speaks in hushed tones with his wizard friend. Varen walks up close to Beaumont, close enough that you can speak privately. Why are you actually here? You brought a vestige of divergence into Bazzoxan. Why?
I found this earlier in a different location, and I was told to come here by somebody who's trapped. It spoke to me in a vision. I talked to an elder within the village I did find it at, which I say the name of the village because I forgot it. My bad.
Jigao?
Yeah, Digao.
He came here at the behest of a vision. You came here at the behest of a vision.
Yes.
I will be keeping a close watch. Are you of the
No.
dynasty?
No.
You're of the Empire.
Yes.
He turns away from you and goes over to the other Aurora Watch who is standing alongside him. And that Aurora Watch member runs to the back. And at this point, Io walks forward. Well, what the fuck is the hold up? We're just getting in here to do mercenary work and you're interrogating us? Like he's a fucking criminal. He had the letter of recommendation, didn't he? Neek turns back. Yes. He did. You're allowed into Bazzoxan. Allow me to escort you. I will show you where you'll be able to spend the night. Is that acceptable?
Yes.
Excellent. And he begins to lead you through the city. Bazzoxan is one of the most important strategic locations for the entirety of the Kryn dynasty. It is a place that, if things go poorly, could spell the end of the Kryn dynasty. If things go well, then it allows the Kryn dynasty to continue. Idiotic miners opened a rift to the infernal plains. That's where the demons come from. It is my charge to ensure that as few as possible escape from Bazzoxan. And if you look for mercenary work, that will be your job too. Understand this. You will never kill every last demon. You will fight until you die, or until you decide your work is done. Is that understood?
Understood.
I want to hear the rest of you say such.
Yep, that's understandable.
Greg understands.
Good. Good. The only inn the Bazaksan has is the Ready Room. I will lead you to it. It's the best that there is in this area of the world. This way. And he continues to lead you through town. Two Aurora Watch members, presumably guards, are alongside you. Following along, hands on their weapons. You get the distinct feeling that they don't really trust you yet. They're still suspicious, but you also get the feeling that's pretty warranted. These are a very hardened people. As you see in the square as you're passing through, a drow mother looking quite weary, and you hear her speaking to her two children who are playing in front of her. If the worst comes to pass, remember what you must do. First, you must find the captain of the watch, Varen. He will arrange for you to be able to leave Bazoksan, and you will be transported. You will be transported west to Asarius. There you have relatives where you will live. Never forget, children. And the children immediately are like, yeah, Mom, we know. You tell us this like every week. It's annoying. She's just, I just need to know you know. And don't forget. You turn the corner through an alley, and you hear beyond a squelching noise. And then the pain. Eat food. And Varen holds out their hand. Right. The infirmary. Who here has ever been to Bazoksan before? I get the feeling most of you are completely new. Galceriad raises their hand. I've actually been here before. It was a while ago. Do you remember where the infirmary is? I'm sorry? The infirmary. Galceriad nods. Go. You and your group. The rest of you are staying with me. You're about to earn your coin here in Bazoksan. Try not to die. Or if you're lying and actually aren't confident in your abilities, you could always run. Well, are you staying or running? We don't have the time to discuss. Yes or no? Come on. And they move forwards, and you turn the corner. And you see 5 twitching, skinless masses of blinking eyes and slavering mouths wriggling in your view. One is shredding the help of a hapless soldier in 3 of its amorphous maws with a disgusting wet rending and tearing, cracking and breaking. And then you hear trumpets blaring in alarm, and several Aurora Watch soldiers running through the streets with a patter, many of them seeing you and Varen standing there and leaving immediately, recognizing that this area seems to be covered. They are needed somewhere else. And the beasts are always talking, always making noise. The pain, eat food, eaten, dead, kill, consume. And you see one of the mounds rip off the head of the soldier, and you see the soldier's face rise to the surface before being distorted, the mouth pulled away from the eyes as the rest of it seems to just liquefy. And a new voice joins the chorus. Kill, eat, death, dead, dead, kill, dead, make dead. It seems that this is your first taste of Bazoksan's
here we go.
many attractions. Drag your tokens on. We're sort of theater of the minding this, and roll initiative.
this
boy,
is
19.
This one's for initiative purposes.
Oh, thank God.
I'm gonna stick near Beaumont because you know.
I can go sicko mode on these guys if need be.
Work, please. Well, this time it's not so good. Would these be immune to fire?
Would these be what?
These,
Roll. What would you roll to find that out?
I guess Arcana.
All right, sure. Roll Arcana.
I guess that'd be for my. Whatever. 21.
All right, a 21. You think that these are gibbering mouthers. If you get close, they can drive you temporarily mad, but fire should work effectively.
Effectively.
Yep, fire should work. Fire should work as expected.
Oh, okay.
Would that
Okay.
be tell everyone else?
Yeah, I'll just, yeah.
Okay,
That'd be-
Varen ate absolute dick on his initiative roll. He really did poorly. Oh, he ate it. He ate it hard. Now, this guy got a 21, and the Mouther's got a 3. Did I not loop the stupid song? Oh my goodness.
Would lightning also be effective since, like, would I know what to be strong against?
No song is playing. What do you mean no song is playing? What? Sorry. You don't think that they're particularly vulnerable to anything? Nor are they particularly resistant to anything. Anything should be able to work. But getting close can have a lot of bad things.
Noted.
So, now we're gonna arrange. So, first up, this guy. One of the Aurora Watch members runs forwards, drawing their spear, taking a stab. Ooh, that one. He completely whiffs it. Oops. Jack, your turn. As the 5 things just... The cacophony of voices echoing around.
Guess I'll take steady aim and aim at for
You steady aim. You fire. Roll to hit. A 25 most certainly hits as it lands into one of the masses of flesh's eyes, and it screeches in 100 voices. Roll damage.
Takes a crossbow. So 15 total damage.
15 total damage as it ripples and shifts and shakes. It's having a bit of a rough time, but it's still there. Is that your turn, Jack? Yes, you steady aimed. Beaumont, what do you do?
Oh, I'm gonna light this man on fire by using Sacred Flame.
All right, with a dex
Right here.
save, they got a 15.
That makes it. God fucking damn it! End of my turn.
Shoot.
Also, I'm
they
using
just
a shield and sword. Just to let you
ripple
know.
and shift around. All right, what distance are you maintaining?
Wait, what?
What distance from these things are you maintaining?
Preferably farther away from him, but not just getting too close.
All right. This guy also charges forwards. Stab. Miss. Crack. No, wait, I think he hits. Oh my goodness, he somehow misses. That guy sucks. Crack, your turn. Crack. Crack.
Hurry.
The raccoons got it. The raccoons
I
got
mean,
it.
there's no raccoons in this shit. He's gonna try this. So does distance matter or
Does what thing matter?
Distant, like, do I have to like know how like walk far or?
No. We'll just say you're within walking distance if you want to get in melee range.
Alright, I'm gonna get into the middle now.
What are you doing?
The middle mouther.
All right, you charge up, and as you get within 10 feet, the stone beneath you becomes dough-like. Make a. It is difficult terrain. You can still get within range, but you need to make a strength saving throw.
Okay. Ooh, and not 20, 27.
All right, you're able to, without much problem, get within range. You're now next to the thing that's just shifting and shaking.
He's gonna go in rage and do reckless attack.
All right, you rage. All the veins and the musculature pulse and strengthen. You wind up. Roll.
Alright. Alright, and then we're also gonna do great weapon. Rolling. 22.
Right.
17
22, a 17 hits. Your axe sinks into this thing, cutting off 5 or 6 of its mouths. Roll damage.
25.
25 total damage. And the thing screeches at you, and a bunch of voices, most of them children's, just yell at you. You will die today! You will die! Is that your turn?
Yeah, and he also said, unlike an abomination like you.
Good lord, these things are very similar to When Day Breaks. Holy shit.
What?
It's an SCP. SCP-001, When Day Breaks.
Oh, those things.
Yeah.
Alright, Michael, your turn. Get them, boy.
Alright, twin spell. Witch Bolt on the one in front of Beaumont and the one in front of NPC. So those
Which
two
one?
right next to each other. I'll just ping.
Oh.
That and that.
Wait, which two? Okay, the two on the right.
Yeah,
What are
cast
you
using
hitting
twin
them
spell.
with? Twin spell, witch bolt. So you twin lightning energy and you fling it. Roll to hit.
Oh, for fuck's sake! This
That
thing
hits.
still hit. Okay. Let's go.
They both hit, the electrical energy seeping in and sinking into these creatures. Roll damage.
8 for the first. And 6 for the other.
They begin to hiss and screech as though they're being burned from the inside. Horns and trumpets of alarm blaring from all around you. It seems that it's not just here, but throughout all of Bazoxan where this is happening, where an attack is occurring. And that brings us to the Mouthers' turns. So, immediately, all of them begin to curl up and shake, and they just blast out this yellowish, sickly globs at all over the place, and they all burst off with a blinding flash. Everybody make a dex save.
Oh.
Actually, everybody make 2 dex saves.
Oh god.
All of us?
14.
Yes. Everybody's making 2 dex saves.
Got a 13 and then I got a 5.
1.
14 and
12.
If any of your results are below a 13, you are blinded until the
Holy
end of their
shit.
next turn.
I'm blinded.
Okay.
What the
Yeah,
fuck?
good.
I'm blind. I'm blind.
Hate it.
I'm blinded.
Holy shit. Will you say 13?
Varen
Okay.
rolls 2 nat 20s.
Oh,
He's
of
completely
course.
unaffected, standing there, spinning around his halberd, getting ready for the fight. He's kind of popping off. Alright, who didn't get blinded?
I didn't get. I got 14 and 26.
Alright, everybody else got blinded?
Wait, I'm blind?
Did you get blinded? You need to roll 2 dex saves. If either is
Let me
below
do it.
13, you get blinded.
Alright, we better hope that I don't then.
Only Michael who's gonna try to fucking save us.
Damn it.
Oof.
Oh.
Beaumont is blinded. Everybody is blinded except for
I
Varen.
fucking hate this.
So how long are we blinded for? Just for one turn?
Until the end of their next turn. Yeah, so for
Yeah,
a
we're
turn.
just gonna be a while.
You're
We're just
blind
gonna
next
be a
turn.
while.
And they all begin to. Two of them go over to each of the guards and land on top. Uh-oh. So you see as this guard just, like, 50 mouths just bite down and pull apart, and he gets torn to shreds with a screech. And this guard...
Oh.
Oh, what the fuck?
He manages to bat them aside with a spear. They're like, "You fuckers killed David!" And he's going in. This one
They ate him.
is
God.
attacking Crack.
Oh,
Only got a 5 to hit.
ah. Even though I'm like swinging recklessly.
Oh, Lord.
Varen swings his halberd around, and you see... you see as Varen creates a ghostly version of himself over next to this guard
Oh
in
fuck,
flank.
he's a Nico knight.
Yes, he most certainly is. And the Echo takes 3 swings at the Mouther, threatening this guard. As Varen keeps his distance and backs away. He's not getting close. He seems to understand getting close is not the best strategy, and he has other options. So, that is swing, swing, swing. Hit, crit, hit. Alright. Bing, bing, bing. 14, 17, 29 damage in total to that guy as they just get cut up and screech out in pain. This one guard is like, "This is for David!" Stab. He hits. He deals how much damage? Wow. Big roller dealing a whole 9 damage.
Oh yeah, we need him.
He's going to die. Jack, you can all tell, like, oh, fuck, he's not that good at this. Jack,
Well,
your
damage.
turn.
Damage is important.
Who's the nearest one to me?
The nearest one will say left. Far left.
Like how far away? Like in feet?
Maybe 30.
I'll steady aim on the far left.
Alright, you steady aim. Aim carefully.
Does a 15 hit?
Yes.
Crossbow itself deals 11 damage. Sneak attack itself. So 11 total damage.
11 total damage as you hit another of its eyes and it screeches again. Is that your turn? Oh yeah, you steady aim. Beaumont! What do you do?
He's blind.
Beaumont is blind. You cannot see them. That fucks with your targeting.
How can I can't even really get close to them because of disadvantage. They're literally 50 feet away.
They're not 50 feet away. They're like 20 feet away from you.
Okay,
We're
well,
theater of the minding a little bit.
I'm gonna swing.
He's gonna swing at me.
You run up as you get within 10 feet. The spongy ground, which is extremely strange. It looks like stone, but it's actually spongy and moist almost. Roll a strength
Ew.
saving throw.
Okay, let me do that. 22, fuck them.
Yep, you get within range. You have disadvantage as you swing, though.
Oh, the first one, the nat 20.
You had to fuck me like that. It just in
Oh.
the ass. But
Alright, so it's a normal hit.
Alright, then.
It's a normal hit. You
At
feel
least
your
it hits.
blade connecting with the thing.
Okay, I was worried it wasn't gonna hit. That was really what was gonna get, just be. 9, then divine smite this asshole because you deserve to be hit with the power of God now.
Your blade enters and energy surges through.
And it's kind of sad with a total of 17.
You see it twist around, and you feel tendrils of flesh and teeth sort of scraping against your armor as it lashes out randomly. Crack, your turn. What do you do?
Is this guy still close to me?
Yes.
Or do I hear him?
Yes, you still hear the cacophony of voices.
Alright, he's gonna go recklessly attack again.
Alright, then that'll be a normal swing when combined with your
at least.
blindness.
Yeah, it's gonna be normal hit, no great weapon.
Alright.
It's 22.
Normal hit, 22 hits. Roll damage.
Oh, a 7.
You carve off another big segment of flesh. Are you raging at the moment?
Oh yeah, I'm raging, so that's
Okay, 9 total. You cut off another big chunk and it screeches again. That's your turn?
Yep, that'll be my turn.
Tampy, you're up.
I won't be doing anything. I'll just be letting the witch bolt do the auto damage.
Alright, auto damage. Roll the damage as you surge the electrical energy in the 2 you attacked.
And then there's the second one.
As they writhe and screech, and it is rough. Their turn. These two move over to attack Crack. Crack now has 3 of them attacking, and you reckless.
Oh fuck yeah! Oops. But help me, guys! I'm gonna use a tank.
Does a 16 hit you?
Oh yep.
Oof. Make a strength saving throw.
Right.
Make 2 strength saving throws. Make
Okay,
3 strength saving throws. My bad.
Okay, one's 24, one's 16, one's oh wait, 9, but I have a
With the third, you are dragged to the ground. You have advantage? Okay, then roll again.
Roll again. 16.
Okay, so you managed to maintain your stance and to keep your balance despite all of these assaults that are happening, but you still feel hundreds of teeth digging into your skin as they just start to really bite at you. That is a total of 41 points
Oh my
of
god!
piercing damage, which thanks to your rage gets halved. You take a total of 20 damage.
Oh thank God! Dude, that.
There's-
You have a temp HP, right?
No, I don't. Oh yeah.
Yes, we'll say you do because why
No,
wouldn't
wait, hold on.
Bohemond do the inspiring words?
Okay. Wait, did I took that from the fucking lightning? The lightning orbs guy?
It's been a day since then. So,
Alright.
you do have the 8 temp HP, as does everybody else,
Oh,
except for the
Oh, sh-
NPC.
dude, if I did
Ah!
that, I'll be at 7 HP, boys.
The guard who is screeching about David, he just gets torn in half and eaten, his face
Aw.
joining with the gibbering mouther because he got crit and took a total of 40 points of piercing damage with one attack.
Holy shit.
And then there's
really-
one that attacks Bohemond. Does a 16 hit you?
No, they're cringe, gay, and stupid.
You manage to just bat away, and you feel all of these teeth scraping and plinking against your armor, but not dealing any real damage, as it says.
And no worry,
"Die,
if I
die."
really... No, you need Jesus now. May I do the thing from this video game where Jesus comes out of the game?
I should play my cards alright.
And-
It's surrounded me.
At the end of that turn, all of you see your vision returning to you with this yellowish goo all over the place. The ground everywhere near Crack is just shifting and wavy and Varen, still maintaining his distance, allows his Echo to do all of the attacks. Slash, slash, slash. Hit! Oh my goodness. Crit, hit, crit. He's rolling really well. That is...
Of course, I mean, look at him.
He's used to dealing with this sort of stuff. He's, he knows what he's doing as... Oh, wait, no. He'd kill them on the first attack, and this guy would take 19 points of damage. He's putting in work, and he yells out, "Your friend's about to be torn to shreds," gesturing over to Crack. "Might want to help."
Okay.
Jack, your turn. What do you do? Yep, it's still a fair distance away from you, but you do get sneak attack when you shoot.
Yeah, I'm just gonna. I'll steady aim.
You steady aim again. Draw your crossbow.
18.
Boom! You hit it square in an eye. It screeches in pain yet again. And you deal
Okay, so that's 10. 17 damage.
17 total damage as the thing continues to writhe in pain. Bohemond, your turn.
Yes.
What do? You have one in front of you.
Somebody said they were low on HP.
No, I'm good. I'm good.
Okay. Worried somebody was about to die? If that's the case, the one in front of me is gonna get a vibe check.
Alright, go ahead and swing.
Are you ready to meet Jesus?
Jesus,
20.
Jesus, who's that? Die. Okay, you hit them as your sword enters the mound of flesh before you.
Gonna roll a 7 and then divine smiting this asshole.
Your sword
sending it to
enters
Chicago.
and serves as a conduit by which divine energy enters, and the thing explodes all over the place as the divine energy surges
Whoa.
inwards, and it
Send
dies.
that motherfucker to Chicago. When I rush over towards here.
You're able to get close, but the spongy ground is difficult terrain, so next turn you'll be within melee range. Crack, you are extremely surrounded right now with these things, who are all saying,
And I'm
large
about
food,
to
a
unfrozen.
large cut of meat, wonderful food. What do you do?
He's gonna hit the guy that's very injured, or the one that he keeps smacking on.
Alright, you draw your great axe, you're still raging. Are you reckless? Are you great weapon master?
I'm not gonna reckless. I'm gonna do Great Weapon Master.
Alright, so using the spongy ground, you're able to get a bit deep, get up a bit further, and swing down.
An 11. That's not gonna hit.
That's a 6. And it manages to just barely move itself out of the way as your axe hits the spongy ground and doesn't really do any damage. And you hear just dozens of voices laughing around you. Tampy, your turn. What do you do?
Alright. So how good are you doing right now, Raven?
I'm doing good. I'm doing good.
So you're fine, right?
As long, yeah. As long as I'm raging, I'll be fine.
Okay.
Yeah.
Alright, I'm gonna do Twin Spell again, and I'll be casting Dissonant Whispers. First level.
On which two?
One on the very bottom and the one in the middle.
Alright, they both make a wisdom saving throw. They both failed with an 11 and a 12. Roll the damage.
So alright, okay. So do I just like roll one or roll twice?
Just roll once, and we'll apply it to both.
Okay. And then
Alright.
back.
They both take 10 damage, and they attempt to slither away from Crack. Crack,
Alright.
you may make an opportunity attack as they try to move away from you.
This guy. Okay. Yeah.
Alright, you take a swing as they leave. Are you great weapon mastering?
Great Weapon Master. It's Gamba, boy. We taking the W.
You take a giant swing, you connect,
a 16. on this
bringing
guy.
your full weight down on the creature.
That will be a 24.
Also, I forgot to have you roll a thing, but we'll do it next turn.
Wait, what is it? Oh, the entangled thingy.
To see if you're insane. To see if you lose your
Oh.
mind. I've been completely forgetting, and that's dumb of me. Just roll a whiz save real quick. Bohemond, you also roll 2 whiz saves. Crack
Wait,
and
what?
Bohemond, both of you rolled 2 whiz saves. Let's see if it would have mattered.
Sure.
1. That's a
Let me
4.
Good thing I have
2.
a +4 to
That's a
mine.
6.
It would have mattered so much.
A 4 and a 6.
Alright, let me do it.
I'm not. Even though I'm wise, I'm not
Ah,
wise.
God
jeez.
fucking damn it. Stupid piece of shit. 7 and a 10, am I fucked?
You know what? I'll just rebalance a little because that would have mattered for sure. But regardless, Tampy, it's your turn. No, you just had your turn. Sorry.
Yeah.
So it's actually
Well,
their turn as they reapproach and get back within range of Crack, and all three of them just go after you. Two of them have flanking, one of them doesn't. That's a miss. And one of them hits, dealing... They rolled really low. 12 points of piercing damage.
6.
Make a strength saving throw.
Oh my, a 10. Holy, the dice never fucking likes me.
That is enough.
Okay.
Varen summons a new echo over there. Takes some swings. Swing, swing, swing. I think he... No, he hit. He hit 3 times. Boom. Boom. 24. Jack, your turn.
I'm gonna steady aim on the same target again.
Alright, you steady aim, you pull out your crossbow. Fire.
13.
Alright, 13 hits. Roll damage.
That's 11. 17 again.
17 again. Alright, they are still standing, but shaking and quaking and having a rough time. Bohemond, make a whiz save. Actually, no, you need to make 3. Bohemond,
Yep.
you need to make 3 with 3 wisdom saving throws.
3.
Yes.
16, 22, 8.
Roll a d8.
Oh, fuck. 6.
On a 6. Roll
Well,
another
one murder.
d8.
4.
Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4. You move this direction as much as you can, and that's what you do with your turn. As you were driven temporarily insane. That's your turn. Crack, 3 whiz saves.
No, Beaumont, no.
Okay, 1. 19. 2.
Alright.
A 5. 3.
Give me a d8.
A 17. Alright, give me the D8. A 1.
You do nothing. That's your turn. Taffy.
Okay, well, that's fine for me.
These things are... Ooh, being in melee range. Ooh. Tampy, your turn. What do you do? You hear Varen yell out, "Just keep absorbing hits!" That's his echo swinging. Tampy, what do you do?
Wow.
Okay, how bad are those two? One that I cast a spell on before.
They look pretty rough. They're losing bits and bloops, and they're gobbing out blood. They don't look great.
Okay, I'm gonna cast. Alright, I'm gonna cast Distant Whispers on 2nd level using Twin Spell again. And this time it'll be the one in the middle and the one right above Crack.
Alright, they both make wisdom saving throws. They both fail. Roll the damage. Crack, also the temporary insanity, you can't take reactions. It is rough, but they do move away from you.
Oh, do I take another opportunity here?
You can't.
Okay.
The temporary insanity is rough. On their
Only-
turn,
Only reaction, okay.
they move back in and they just keep on trying to eat Crack.
Oh my god!
All 3 of them hit. Ha! That's much more than their previous turn. That is 32. 52 points of piercing damage
Oh
between
my
the three of
God.
them. Halved to 26. Are you
Oh
s-
my god!
Are you still up?
I'm still a baby!
You see as just these teeth are raking across Crack's skin. It's like Crack's just standing in a blender, just blood flying everywhere, but Crack is still standing. How much HP do you have?
4 in the hit, baby! That's
So,
all I need!
You are a serious, like, meat shield. Holy fuck.
Yeah,
Varen,
well, that's what barbarians do, and you need to DPS as much as possible.
Varen yells out, "Very well done, keep doing that!" As he keeps making attacks. He kills that one, moves it over. That is not that. Well, that hits. 11 damage. Jack, your turn.
Steady aim on the same target again.
You steady aim once again.
13.
That hits. Roll the damage. Your arrow enters, and it looks like it comes out the other end with some glob of flesh that you think is some kind of core or brain, and the entire mound just sinks to the bottom and liquefies and dies. Bohemond, you can't get within melee range, but you can do something else to this guy.
Well, you know what? Well, I need to see the range of a spell.
What's that?
Okay, I'm gonna... Fuck, touch Cure Wounds is a touch spell. Fucking, Sacred Flame, I guess. Don't mind
All
Vortex.
right. They failed. Damage.
Alright. 8. I'm at 4.
Oof.
That's the end of my turn.
Alright, do you move closer?
Well, can I?
Yes.
Alright, I do.
Not
You
like in
just-
melee range this
You
guy.
couldn't get into melee range, but you can get much closer, yes. Crack, make a whiz save.
Oh my god, damn it. Ah! A 9.
Roll a d8.
Yeah.
A 6.
A 6. What does that mean? Roll another d8.
Okay? A 4.
1, 2, 3, 4. You run away from it with your movement, and it makes an op attack.
Ay, ay, ay.
Does a 16 hit you?
Yes.
Oh shit.
You're down.
Ugh!
As you go to run away during the temporary insanity, it just bites, and you see it like almost like tearing a layer of the skin off the outside of an onion. Just cracks back, gets torn away, and he falls over bleeding. You're down, not dead. Tampy, your turn.
Alright, Scorching Ray, let's go.
Do you still have the spell slot for that?
Yep.
How many second level spell slots do you have? 3?
Yeah.
Okay, so you run your hand through the air. You create 3 motes of flame.
Alright, first one. That does not hit.
That does hit.
Oh, okay. Crit!
Crit, big hit.
Another 9.
Another 9, which
This
hits.
motherfucker's gonna get obliterated. Let's go. Alright, first save. That is a 6, and this one is a crit.
So that's 46.
14.
You're at 20. Roll another 2d6.
This one is 8.
28 damage. It is still standing, but you can see a huge patch of itself is now swirling with charred, blackened flesh as it screeches in pain with its many voices. On its turn, will it? Yes, it's going to try to bite Crack while on the ground. It bites Crack. You have 2 death saves, Crack.
Ugh.
It's trying to eat you. You
death
hear-
save, you say?
You see Varen, he just sees what's happening and he shakes his head. Gotta take care of the newbies. And he runs over and he... he just takes attacks and he grabs Crack and yanks you aside with his main body while his Echo just keeps on attacking. Alright, he hits it a bunch, and Crack, you're moved out of the way, and Varen says, heal your friend. Jack, your turn, what do you do?
Steady aim on that guy. Last remaining one.
Alright.
Have 21.
What did you get?
21.
21 hits, for sure.
And plus 19 total damage.
19 total damage. How do you want to do this?
I honestly, you describe it. I don't know what I'm.
Sure. You see it shifting around, and you can swear that there's one aspect of this fleshy mound that's like an extra lump or something, and you remember the core that you hit with a previous shot. And you take aim, you fire, and you hit exactly where you're trying to hit. And the entire thing liquefies as the last of those things dies. One second. And it is killed. As this happens, you hear around you.
Yay. I need to heal Crack.
Yes, on your turn, do you heal Crack?
Yes, I'm gonna just slap him a few times across the face with lay on the hands. Just da 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 da. 20 HP. Mr. Bonamon, the healer who slaps you.
Ooh.
Crack, you wake up, and you hear around
And I
the
slap
city.
and the first thing he gets is a slap in the face again.
How much HP
Oh.
is Crack at now?
You said 20, right?
Yep.
Yeah,
Alright.
20.
I love healing my teammates with the max possible HP.
And you see Varen looking around as you hear the horn subside. Seems it wasn't a very long attack, that one. He puts away his glaive. We'll discuss payment shortly. I need to take mark of the damages that have occurred. But first, I suppose I should show you to our inn. And before we end off our session tonight, it's time to level up to level 5.
Let's
Yes!
go!
I got
Let's
my extra
fucking
attack.
go!
I'm now a menace to society.
Now
you guys wonder why?
I can attack 2 times.
Yep.
So can I, brother. We're
Time
monsters now.
for HP gain rolls.
I hate my life.
Oh yeah.
Here we
I'm
go.
going first, cause fucking hell.
Alright, roll that d6.
Let me
Well, that's a what? A 6?
What did you roll?
I got a 4.
I got an extra.
You got a
attack.
4, then it's 4 plus your con mod. 4 is a pretty good increase. What did you get, Boamon?
I didn't roll yet.
Okay. Who's rolling
Roll.
next?
I'm
Let
rolling now.
me.
Oh, okay, you can.
Oh, here we go. Barbarian.
I got 1d12, right?
Yes.
Come on, baby, give me the big number!
Yeah, there it is. That's a big one.
A 10
Big
plus,
HP
plus,
increase.
plus 4 con.
A big increase for the Barbarian.
Alright,
A
I'm
14,
rolling.
baby, a 14.
7 total. It's 5, but I added the con to it, so I guess 7 more, I guess.
Alright. A decent
I know
increase.
exactly what I'm getting
Jack.
today.
What are you rolling? A D8? All right, let's see here.
5.
Not as good as it could have been, but pretty good. The barbarian got a big boost. That's all that matters in the end.
Look, guys, you don't understand. My sneak attack went up to 3d6, and my stealth and sleight of hand are now 11, making 30 a possibility.
Alright, got another 10 feet because of my fast movement. And an extra attack, baby!
Let's
Alright.
go.
So, as we end off our session tonight with the prayers of hope, having just defended Bazoksan from an attack of gibbering mouthers, and having met Varen Thelis, the leader of the Azure Watch within the city, we end as you begin the next chapter of your journey here within this cursed city, searching for the next step in ascending the Jewel of Three Prayers and achieving your destiny.